Hi guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. I'm Ashley.
And I'm Gordon.
And we are currently on our balcony rushing having a smoke so we can go downstairs because our lift is coming really quickly.
So, a little bit of backstory. We're going on a trip today. And Ashley's really nervous because it's first time on her train.
No. I've been on GO train before, but I've never been on Via Rail, and I've never been on Via Rail when there's threats of a really bad weather storm.
So, yeah. Hopefully we'll get some nice shots of that from the safety of the train windows.
Exactly. Yeah. So basically, we are still at our apartment. We'll be heading to Union Station and then getting on the Via Rail train from there. And then it's a 4-hour train to Montreal.
So, assuming no delays, of course.
Gordon, you're just making me more nervous.
Delays just means the train slows down a bit. That's it.
A bit.
Anyway.
Listen, I've been on a GO train where the doors broke at Exhibition Station and we were there for an extra hour and a half.
The doors never
that
break on Via Rail.
Don't charge the doors. There's a reason they say that.
Anyway, yeah. Those mechanisms are not as strong as you think they are. At least on GO trains. The Via Rail's a little different, though.
Yep. We'll be vlogging a bit en route, and we'll see you in Montreal eventually.
All right. So we'll see you there.
Please subscribe and turn on your post notifications and like the video.
Awesome. We'll see you later.
Okay, so we're at Union Station. Oh, and there's the CN Tower.
Finally.
I finally got a shot. I don't come downtown that often because I hate it. So we're almost in Montreal.
Hi.
Hello.
It's dark outside. You can't
Very
show you
dark.
anything.
Like, I don't know if y'all can see. Move the curtain. Like, that dark. And it's only 7:43 at night. Here, I'll show you the time. See? We'll be there. We'll be at our train station in like 10 minutes.
Yeah, for 10-15 minutes. It's going to feel a lot longer, though.
I'm already like over this trip. But let's get this straight. I was over this trip before it even started. But anyways.
Yeah. Well, we'll get there and it'll get better, hopefully.
Yeah. Alright, we'll see you in a bit. Hey guys, so that was day 1 of traveling.
Fun times. So tired.
We are both wrecked, as you can tell. Like, my bags have bags. Gordon's just
Don't look at me.
Gordon's just hiding behind my shoulder.
Don't look at me.
So basically, we made it to his, like, aunt and uncle's house. And we're just gonna be here for, like, tonight, tomorrow night, and then the night, well, we're going home the 3rd day, so we'll be home soon.
Yeah, hopefully.
Tomorrow, we're gonna be, like,
exploring Montreal.
Tomorrow, we're gonna, like, they were saying they were gonna, like, take us downtown and whatnot. Oh, there's something in my teeth.
It's pizza for you.
Yeah. Yo, the pizza up here is fire.
Yeah.
It's really good.
JG's Pizzeria or something. It's really nice.
Yeah.
It kind of, yeah, anyway, never mind.
We didn't bring our ring light, so we have to do this, like, handheld.
Snitch. Okay.
Yeah. So anyways, stay tuned. So anyways, that was it for basically day 1. Tomorrow we're going to be doing day 2, which we're going to be like more like touristy stuff.
So Yeah.
And you get to like come on like a tour with us. I don't know if I'm gonna make this 2 videos or 1 video, but we'll see you for day 2.
See you day 2.
If you're new to our channel, please subscribe, turn on your post notifications, give this video a huge thumbs up, and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Top of morning.
Top of the morning.
Even though it's not really top of morning, it's like
day 2.
11.
So we're just about to go into a store in Pointe-Claire.
I'm just wearing a mask because it keeps my face warmer.
There's that too.
New York has
cold
their
here.
snow, but Montreal has their snow too.
Yeah, and cold. But
anyways, look at this cool thing.
So we're gonna go into the Christmas store.
The store,
Yeah, in Pointe-Claire. And I'm not sure if we can video in there, but they've got a nice display outside, as you just saw. So yeah.
Yeah, we'll do our best to vlog inside.
Yeah, do our best, but we don't know what's going to be in here. So
anyways, we'll see you inside.
we'll see you.
Hey, so we just went out for dinner.
That was good.
Yeah. We went to this place. What was it called?
It's called something. Excuse me. I'll be right back. It's called Notre Boeuf de Grasse.
And it was really good.
It was really good. It's in Pointe-Claire though, so some things are in French, so it's not as fancy as it sounds, but it's still really good in there.
Yeah,
It's
we
really
had
nice.
we had like deep fried pogos. We had these like dates that were wrapped in like some cheese and bacon, and then I had like 2 like cheeseburgers with poutine, and
I had a cheeseburger with a bunch of sweet potato fries.
and then after that we shared like a New York cheesecake, which was
Strawberry
like
cheesecake. So good.
it was just chef's kiss.
Yeah.
Anyways, now we're outside Marshall's, and Gordon's gonna experience Marshall's. Which, like,
Yeah.
honestly, I went to Marshall's once in Toronto, like in our area, and my first opinion of it was just that it's a rich store. Like, they had a nutcracker there that was like, it was like a 3 or 4 foot tall nutcracker, and it was like 500, 600. I don't know how much it was. It was something crazy.
Yeah. So.
But they do have nice things. Don't get me wrong.
So we're gonna
but-
go to Marshall's for a second. I don't think we're gonna be able to record in there.
Yeah, but for
But-
broke people like us, like, it's a rich store.
Yeah.
Anyways, we're gonna get Gordon's reaction to Marshall's.
All right. My first reaction to my first time visiting Marshall's. It'll be fun.
Yeah.
All right. Oh wow, it's dark here.
It's really dark here. Oh my gosh.
I look scary.
So we're not at the plaza anymore where there was better lighting, but like
Unfortunately.
we drove back to his aunt and uncle's house with his aunt and uncle, of course, and we're just at a park now. We were just on a walk because we were like really full from dinner, and like if we sat inside their house, like we would have just fallen asleep. And we kind of want to like get to kind of packing tonight because we're leaving tomorrow.
Yeah.
So what do you think of Marshall's?
Marshall's.
Okay, in my honest opinion,
Okay.
because Gordon didn't come with me to Marshall's in Toronto the last time. It was his brother went with me because we were shopping for a gift
well, actually, at this point, when this video goes up, your parents would have already got their gifts. So your parents, it doesn't matter. So we were shopping for salt and pepper shakers for their parents, and Marshalls in Toronto, in our area, did not have, like, they only had, number one, the grindable salt and pepper shakers, which their parents don't use. Their parents use, like, the shakeable ones.
Yeah.
And number two, they weren't empty. The grindable ones, they already had, like, salt and pepper in them, which was like, okay, but we don't know if their parents are gonna actually like what's in there. So his brother Vic and I ended up going to like 5 stores that day, and like I was just really like frustrated with Marshalls, at least in Toronto, because like that, like at least at the Marshalls here in Montreal, in Pointe-Claire where we are, that one actually had stuff that I actually liked. Actually, honestly and truthfully.
And a lot of it was on sale, which helped a lot.
Mm-hmm.
The liquidation was actually liquidation, which was encouraging.
I don't know what it was. And the more frustrating thing at this Marshalls, I actually found empty shakeable salt and pepper shakers. I was really annoyed at that.
Yeah. So anyway, bottom line, it's better than the one in Toronto, but a couple of the items still, yeah.
Some of the big items are kind of overpriced. Like, it is still kind of like a rich store that, like, if you can afford to shop there, like, you know, you will. They do have some nice things. Like, it's not like their stuff is like ugly, like especially their home decor. Like, they do have some really nice stuff, and their purses are really nice. It just like, and I know like Gordon doesn't really like stores like that, so it was just a really interesting, for me, it was an interesting experience to see him experience it. But I believe we had different like experiences. Like, I think when we get back to Toronto,
I'll go to that one.
we should take a trip one day. Like, if we're ever in that area, like at PetSmart or something, because it's like right next to it.
Yeah.
Like, just pop in and like you'll see, like the one in Toronto definitely had more clothing. I don't know if it had more clothing or was the store in Pointe-Claire bigger. So therefore it had more space like in between the racks of clothing. Like, there was a rack here, and then like there was like actually space to walk in between the racks of clothing as a bigger, larger person. In Toronto it felt really tight. Like, I was kind of like hitting all the clothing as I was walking through. Like, Vic and I could only walk like single file. Whereas like in this Marshalls, Gordon and I were actually able to walk like next to each other. Sort of. We were still kind of walking single file, but we like, there was more space like to like turn and look and stuff.
Yeah. So some of the items did go, but a lot of it was fine. So yeah, Marshalls, if this was my only experience with Marshalls that I'm going to have, I'd say it was an okay Winners equivalent.
Yeah. Which it is. Winners, HomeSense, and Marshalls is all under the same house of brands.
Slightly more fancy than Winners.
Yeah.
But it's in the same genre.
Yeah, like they sell, like Marshall sells more home decor than Winners does.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So, I think this is going to be our last video for today.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna vlog much like tomorrow. Like when we actually are like on our way home. Like yesterday on the train, we watched a movie. We saw the Polar Express on YouTube, and we watched like a bunch of shows.
Yeah. So, but the train Wi-Fi hella slow. What the heck is up with that?
Yeah, and oddly enough, like we took Via Rail train here, and like I've been on GO Train before, which like GO Train by Metrolinx, like it they don't do long hauls, but the GO Train has more legroom.
Yeah, it's weird. And
the washroom on the GO Train, like on the actual train, is larger than the one in the Via Rail train. But that could be because possibly like the GO Train one, it's only one washroom. The Via Rail trains have 2 washrooms in the back of the cars.
Yeah.
So that could be why they're smaller.
Yeah. So also the Via Rail trains are made for long hauls efficiently, so they don't really, the space is at a premium, and so is weight.
Yeah.
So I'll give them a bone for that. Other than that, Via Rail train is basically like taking like economy class airplane.
Yeah.
So it's honestly not bad.
No.
It's It was tighter than I remember, but I think I was also smaller when I took it last. So
Oh, on Via?
on Via Rail.
Probably. I mean, we've never taken it together. I've never been on it, period, so.
Yeah. So for our first experience, that was fun.
Yeah.
But as I was saying, this is going to be our last vlog for entry for today.
Yeah.
So I hope you enjoyed day 2 of our wonderful Montreal vacation.
Yeah.
As it were.
Yeah, I usually like resent this trip just because like it's such a long way to get up here. Like patience is a virtue when you're coming up, and then going back to Toronto, like the time just flies.
It does.
So honestly, I had a great time, but I'm really looking forward to going home tomorrow.
Yeah. Oh, and we visited my grandparents.
Your nana.
My nana.
Yeah.
Which is really, really, really nice.
His nana is 96 and a half. Like I said, she is actually older than Willie Nelson. Willie Nelson is 89. I mean, he looks old. He looks older than her, of course. Like I said, he looks 2,000 years old.
She is doing
She is
great.
actually older than Willie Nelson.
She's doing great. She's still reaching for stuff.
Yep. She's still reaching for stuff. And she had a stroke, like, back in, like, 2018, I believe. So she was obviously younger, but that was really dangerous for her because of her age.
Yeah. So, but she's still going. She's in a
reaching
wheelchair.
for stuff.
Reaching
She's in a
for
wheelchair.
She's in a wheelchair pretty much all the time now. So that's 96 years old. If you're still breathing, you're doing great. And she's doing way more than that. So.
And they had caroling there, which, like, okay, I don't do caroling, and I think his nana, like, Daphne, sides with me on that one. Like, Gordon's aunt, Robbie, was like, Mom, you should do the caroling, and she said, crikey, no.
That was fun, but she did it anyway.
I love her Britishness, honestly. She's like my idol, and like I think if your aunt didn't force her, like she would have been happy either way. But
yeah, she really would have. She was having a great time.
Yeah, when I get that age, like if my kid is like trying to make me like go into caroling, I'm just like, listen, I brought you in this world. I'm gonna take you out of it, even if I'm 97 years old.
Yeah, she's doing good. Anyway, we'll talk to you tomorrow, I believe. A little bit.
If we don't vlog during the day, we'll definitely talk to you like when we get home.
So we'll see you later.
For sure.
For sure. And yeah.
If you haven't yet, subscribe to the channel, turn on your post notifications, and give this video a huge thumbs up. And we'll see you tomorrow.
All right. Bye-bye.
Good night.
This is the kind of snow you get in Montreal. Like, it's insane. Hey guys, so we're on our way home.
Yeah,
we are currently in the train station in Dorval.
Yeah, fun times. It's pretty busy in here. It's a holiday rush.
It's really busy. We're like in the quietest section. We're just like near the washrooms.
Yeah, so that's why you're gonna hear the toilet flush every once in a while.
Yeah, we're gonna keep this little like intro short.
So,
we'll see you in Toronto.
Yeah, remember to like and subscribe. Hopefully we'll get some shots from the train window.
Yep. All
right.
Bye.
Bye.
We're on the train. And there's so much more legroom this time.
Oh my goodness. Why is it always on the way back?
That the train seems to be better.
I know. Yeah. We're also in car 3 this time instead of 4, so that might have something to do with it. Like the newer cars are up front. I don't know. Anyway, we're like 1 passenger car back from the engine, so hopefully this will be fun.
Yeah. The weather seems to be okay right now, like in Montreal.
In Montreal, it's like 6 degrees.
The weather network's saying like Toronto is like crappy right now, but like I've been calling my grandma and she says like it's not that bad.
So who knows?
Yeah.
Really, I don't know if the weather people know what they're doing in Toronto, because like it's always like they say, oh, it's gonna be a blizzard, and there's like 2 centimeters of snow, and they're still saying it's a terrible, terrible weather event.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, it doesn't make much sense. But anyways,
we'll see you in Toronto.
We'll see you. Bye-bye.
guys.
Hey,
Something bad.
we've been stuck in the same spot on the tracks for the last 2 hours.
We're
But-
like in Brighton, Ontario.
Yep.
And we've been stuck here for 2 hours.
Yep. We're not allowed off the train.
Because we're in the middle of nowhere.
Not allowed
By
to
the
even
way.
open a window or stick our heads out of the train in any way.
Well, you wouldn't want to if there's another train that comes by.
No, not even on the sides where the other trains are not.
But,
So,
yeah.
and the only reason they gave us was that they had to let 3 trains pass.
And like there is a storm currently going on, but like it's not just because of the storm. Like Via
Also-
kind of dropped the ball on this one.
Like, seriously, how are they even like still working? Is there someone asleep? Like, how do they even operate
yeah.
if they have 2-hour delays on a 5-hour normally train trip? You're literally you're adding 50% to the time that we're going to be here.
Yeah.
They're out of alcohol. No more wine. No more beer.
We've
That's
had 2 beers each. Can you tell?
Your attention, please.
I'm done with Via Rail. I'm done. And I will never recommend them
This was
to
like
anybody.
this was like
for
a
this.
good trip, and then
Unless they refund our tickets.
yeah.
That's the only way. This isn't weather. It's not weather.
I mean, there
weather
is a
would be
storm. There
understandable.
is a storm going on.
I
But
can see the tracks beside us, though.
yeah, that's the thing.
Okay?
Yeah.
I can literally see the metal of the tracks right next to me. This is not the weather, okay? This is Via Rail scheduling.
Yeah.
We're back in Toronto.
It's colder here than in Montreal. Figure that one out.
So we're just currently waiting on a lift. The traffic is just crazy. Everyone's honking.
Hi.
But the CN Tower is lit up pretty nice tonight. There's like snowflakes in there. And then we're just standing outside the Fairmont Royal York Hotel, which, fun fact, the construction started in 1927. So I'm guesstimating that this hotel like opened in like 1930 or something. But it's like over like 90 years old, which is like really cool. It's like a staple in Toronto, I guess.
Yeah.
Gordon and I really want to stay there like one time when we're like rich enough. Let's
Yeah.
try to get monetized quickly so we can stay a night here and we'll vlog the whole experience. Like I can see the chandeliers inside and they're just gorgeous.
You should see the rest of it.
Yeah. I've never been inside of it. I'm too broke for that.
I was in there once. Even the railings are really nice. They're all polished brass. So
That
nice.
sounds so pretty. I want to go riding on a bellboy cart in the Royal York.
Yeah. Okay. So
Anyways, we're just waiting on our lift.